Hey guys, MooJK here with some exciting new news. We're going to be getting 4 new units in an upcoming banner, and this is going to be an awesome banner for a lot of people, I would say, especially at this stage of the game. And the reason I say that is because unlike previous banners where you basically need to get them up to their job 2s or job 3s to become really viable, a lot of these units are actually really good right out of the box, which is very rare. So this is going to be a great time for, re-rolling if you haven't gotten that far in the game. I wouldn't suggest it if you've been playing for a solid month, but people who are just getting into the game, maybe a few days in or something, this would be a great time to re-roll because once you get some of these units, you're going to be set for a very long time. So the first unit we'll talk about is Ryle. With this game, I never know if it's a guy or girl, so I'll just refrain from making any kind of gender references, but this is a light unit. And this is actually the first ranger that we have in the game. If you don't know, there's a lot of job classes in this game where there's like a basic level, then there's a higher level. So there'll be a gunner, and then the higher level is a sniper. There'll be a holy knight, and then the higher level is a holy cavalier, and so forth. This is the first time we have ranger, which is the better version of hunter. So that in itself is already going to make this unit pretty cool to have. Again, job 1, right off the bat, pretty useful stuff. Not like an elite unit, not OP or anything, but definitely going to be useful right out of the box, which is rare in this game. So for new players and even people who have been playing for a while, this is going to be a nice pull to have. It is a base 5-star, but of course in this game 5 stars are not like impossible to get, and there's actually a very nice leader skill here too. Raises physical attack by 30% and HP by 20% for light units. So a lot of other units might have the 30% attack or might have some HP, but this one has both. So very good unit right out of the box. Yeah, I mean, this is pretty cool stuff. So, and it doesn't end here. Let's talk about SHAYNA. This is the one that I am most excited about. Now, SHAYNA is a water unit, which I believe in the game right now is the strongest element because of all the content. Kind of gearing toward fire enemies, and water of course counters that. That could change at any point, but for now water is very strong. Not only that, we get a holy brawler class right out of the gate with job 1. Now if you don't know, holy brawler is the stronger version of a martial artist, and this is the job 3 for good units like Yomi and Lucian, and that's like a very common class in the top arena. So you have a top job right out of the box with job 1 holy brawler with this SHAYNA unit. Not only that, in the long run, if you keep getting more and more shards over time, Dragon Knight is kind of like, it's okay as a job 2 I guess, but at job 3 you get Chronomancer. Now what's good about that is that Chronomancer is obviously a super useful job, very good support class, but when you combine Chronomancer with some of the benefits of holy brawler, you get a little bit of a tankier Chronomancer in the mold of Lofia. So you get Iron Body, which raises max HP. So this is a very good unit right in the short term, and in the long run you can use her as a Chronomancer if you need to, but you could also just keep her as holy brawler the entire time and just use the extra levels as your limit breaker. So this is a really exciting unit. And if you look at the recommended skills, it's pretty much all from the holy brawler class: fist, basic fist, cross counter, iron body, and strike mastery +2. All of the recommended skills are all from the first job. So if you are struggling, if you have a bunch of units that are kind of considered good by people but you're stuck at job 1 or whatever, and the really good jobs are at 2 or 3, this is not like that. This is going to be really useful right out of the box. Now, of course, at top level arena and really hard content, you're going to want something higher than a level 60 or level 65. You're going to want more like 75-ish, but for everyone else, the current content is definitely clearable with level 60s and 65s for sure. And especially if you have an elite job like holy brawler, this is going to be so useful. So I'm really excited because I don't have any holy brawlers. I don't have any job 3 Yomis or Lucians. They're all stuck at job 2. So I'm really excited about this unit. The next unit is also exciting. Again, this is just an awesome banner. Rosa, we actually faced her in one of the I forgot what it was called, treasure of the something, the gold rank level. So job 1 is kind of a typical Dark Knight, but job 2 is where it gets really exciting, which is the Dragon Cavalier class. Again, this is a typical job 3. This is an elite level job that you would see. I think the only one that we have in the game right now is a job 3 Zangetsu. But yeah, we get it at job 2 with Rosa, and you know, dark element's always useful. Job 2s are actually not that hard to unlock, especially for a 5-star, because you only need 1 extra copy. Whereas to get to job 3, you would need like another, I forget, it's like 4 or 5 copies or something, but getting to job 2 is not that hard. So yeah, at job 2, you're gonna have an awesome Dragon Cavalier unit with Rosa. Yeah, this is just really fun stuff. I always like using these classes. I even use the Dragon Knight class for Zahar, which is the lower level of the Dragon Cavalier, just because it's fun to use. But we're gonna have a legit job 3 that's accessible for most people. So if you look at the skills that are recommended, again, these are mostly all from the Dragon Cavalier class, with the exception of Ninja Stealth, which is the Ninja job 3. But you know, the extra mobility is really nice to have, but it's not going to be absolutely necessary. And you get Over Limit as the other passive, which is recommended, and that's just from job 1. So even with just job 2, this is going to be definitely a viable unit, and you're going to have most of the skills that you need to make it completely ideal. Awesome stuff. I really love that class. Reida is probably the least exciting unit for me, but at the same time still very effective in her niche. And the reason I say that is because if you look at job 2 being a sage, this is basically the upgraded version of a mage, and what's upgraded about it is that the spells are stronger. I think they have a wider range as well. The downside is that it has a long casting time, so it's like at least 6 or 7 turns just to get your spells out, which could be a problem. That's the problem with the mage classes in general in this game right now, other than Bishop with like Shining, which you can just single target, and even if the enemy moves around or whatever, you can nuke them no matter what. But with these targeted like area spells, it's a little tricky because you have to time it and predict right and everything. But anyway, job 2, the Sage class is pretty strong, and if you don't know, Sage also has 3 move and 1 jump, which is 1 higher than a mage. Mage has 2 and 1. So right out of the box, a 3 and 1 Sage is like a mage plus the move 1 from the Thief class. And what I'm referring to is Vanicus. Like, people always talk about Vanicus being the only viable mage because, you know, she has that +1 passive from her Thief class, but Sage already has that inherent in the class. Plus, if you get to job 3 at some point, you get that even more, the extra mobility that the Ninja passive gives you. So pretty unique unit. Still not completely sold on Sages in this game, especially without like the Enchanter passive, that Swift Cast that reduces the casting time. But if you are into that kind of thing and you do know how to make mages work, then this is going to be a tasty unit for you. And yeah, that's the whole banner. But I mean, again, look at it. This is Rosa, Dragon Cavalier class, gonna be fun stuff. SHAYNA, Holy Brawler right from job 1, and Ryle, a new, you know, upgraded Ranger class. If you like using the Hunter class and everything, this is gonna be even better. And it's a light element, so that's pretty unique. So if you have been kind of waiting for that banner to really improve your party, this is it. You know, stock up on those gems, and yeah, look forward to some pull videos. I'm really excited about this. Anyway, I gotta go, but I'll see you guys next time. Be excited.